Hey guys, Barry here with Push Press Customer Success Team. Going to talk to you today about the check-in metrics report and how we can do a little bit of work in Excel and find out based off from our class times themselves instead of the hours of the day, so we can analyze our classes to see if any of them need to be cut, if we need to add more, add staff, things like that. So under the reports menu, I'm on the check-in metrics report. You set your timestamp, your filter, run the report. If we scroll all the way to the bottom, you hit download check-ins. That download check-ins is going to spit out a Excel CSV file for you. And then to make this work, we've got a little bit of work we've got to do ahead of time to get this set up the way we need it. So the first thing we are going to do is click, and we're going to delete some of these columns that are not needed right now. And then next we're going to go in here, and I need to get the date separated from the time. So I'm going to select that entire column, go to data, I'm going to hit text to column. And then the easiest way is to do fixed width, click on next, and then just do a quick scroll and make sure that these match up. And if you need to, you can even kick it a little bit wider. And next, and this first column, general, we're going to set that as a date. And then the next one we're just going to leave as general. So we go ahead and click on finish. The alert is there's already data there. It's just going to override this next column. So now we've got our timestamp in there. All right, so we've got that. Next one we need to do is we're going to change this one here. We don't need this day of the year, but what we do need is to know if this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday, whatever it may be. So to do that, we've actually got a formula, and we're just going to come in here, and it's equals. The formula is the text formula. So we go like this, and then we do quotes because we want text. And what this formula will do is spit out that date into our day of the week. Then I'm going to take and run this formula all the way down. Convert all of that, shows now. Now again, this column, if we look in here, is showing a formula. We need this to be text to make this to work properly. So now all I'm going to do is just hit Command C, or you can copy, and then we're going to come through and paste this. But instead of a regular paste, we're actually going to do paste special. And we're going to come down here and hit values. And what that does is that's going to paste only the resulting value of that formula. So now this column you'll see is listed as Tuesday. It's got all of the days of the week, Wednesday, instead of having that actual formula in there. Cool. All right, a little bit more cleanup now. One of the other things that this document that we exported will show you is it's going to show you coaches. If they've checked into coach, you'll see this is coaching column will have a 1 in it. If they're assistant coaching, that one will be a 1 as well. And then also if the check-in is successful or not. So 1 is a successful check-in, 0 is a failed check-in. So we want to get rid of the staff that was coaching the class and also any failed check-ins. So highlight everything. We're going to start with my list has headers, and then we're going to go with is coaching, and largest to smallest. So here we can see that all of these have the 1 in them. So those were coaches coaching class. And then we go like this and delete those. Select all again. We go back to sort. We change this to assisting. See if we've got any in there. Looks like we've got a couple assistant coaches in there. And then the last one on the sort is we want to go through and select all. And this one is successful check-in. And this one we want smallest to largest because we want to get rid of all of the failed. So the 0. And you'll also see over here these all have a reason. So we can come down and find where our first successful check-in was at. And we'll up to this one and then hit delete. Cool. So now we've got this document cleaned up. With that being cleaned up, we can actually remove a few other columns. So all we really need is this check-in ID and then the day of the week, this start time. These are really the only columns that we need for this. And then we go ahead here, and this is where the magic happens, is we select all, and we're going to go up to Insert and Pivot Tables. And we're going to start with trying this recommended pivot tables. This should grab these properly for us by hitting this. And cool. Now we've got this pivot table, and this is telling us based off from class time, so we do want to adjust this a little bit. So now that we've got this, to adjust this, so this is based off from classes, what we need to do is actually come over here, and we want to include the time, and we don't need the class title yet. So I'm going to come over here in values. I see this count of time. We actually want to change this over to row. And now you'll see what I have is the days of the week. So 5:30 a.m. Mondays, 4 people, 4 people, 9 people. And these are total number of check-ins for whatever your timestamp is that you had. Now, if you want to get a little bit more crazy with this and break it down into different class types, you've got your class titles. I can add these in, and now I can see I've got the 5:30 a.m. level up class had 4. If you had multiple, let's see, so like here at noon, I've got a boot camp 101, a bring a friend, a cage, flex, sweat and tone. So I can see the different based off from those class types as well. Hope this helps. If you have any questions, let us know.